We've checked all the security footage from the Metro Court, accounted for all the guests and staff. But Lucy's book launch was that same night. As you know, there were a lot of people moving through.
His killer managed to take the body to the terrace. So obviously they're familiar with the layout, as well as the security features of the Metro Court, as well as how to avoid them. Have you had the staff screened?
Thoroughly. But we're taking a second look.
What about hotlines? Are there any tips?
Nothing credible. A lot of nuts calling in. Conspiracy theorists. One person thinks it's a cop, since the killer seems to be a step ahead of us.
The Golden State Killer was a cop.
Well, I've already had the New York State FBI vet my entire force. Curtis, I need a break in this case.
You think maybe you're too close to the case?
Well, I'm not going to deny that it affects me personally, but that seems to be with the way that the killer wants it. I mean, leaving Kiki's body in our honeymoon suite? Luring you to the edit bay where he killed Peyton Mills?
You think he's provoking you?
I think he thinks he's smarter than all of us, and he's trying to prove it. The horrifying kills and the elaborate stagings. I mean, Lulu was more than just a random victim. She was the media. Maybe she was onto something. Peter August told me he was trying to discourage her from pursuing an angle for her story.
That producer, maybe he was onto something too.
No.
There's something there, we just ain't seeing it.
Well, Lulu's seen it. She's an eyewitness. And that's a game changer. My records. Get back to me as soon as you can. And hey, Dalton, good work.
Sounds like a break.
The knife used on Lulu is a national brand, but only one retailer sells it locally. Maybe we can get an image off of their camera or get a hit off of one of the receipts.
Let's just hope it wasn't purchased online.
Yeah, that would make it a lot harder to trace. But I got my tech team on it. It's the hospital. This is Commissioner Ashford. Is Lulu Falconeri awake?
Don't fight it. Almost there.
I think she's waking up. She squeezed my hand. Kevin? What are you doing?
Well, I came to check on Lulu, and I thought she could use a little help with her airway.
It's a good idea, Doctor.
I heard that you were admitted to the hospital last night because you couldn't see.
Yes, it was the strangest thing. I contracted a virus, but I'm fine now. I just didn't realize that Lulu hadn't regained consciousness.
I think she's waking up. That's why I got Dr. Lacey.
She appears to be going in and out of consciousness. Lulu, can you hear me?
Lulu? Honey? Lulu, honey, it's Mom. Honey, you need to wake up now. Come on now, you can do it. It's okay, you're all right. Rocco and Charlotte really want to see you, honey. Lulu? You can do it. You can do it.
To Mom?
Yes.
You?
Yes, honey, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm with you, and you're safe.
Thank God Lulu's awake.
Yes, she's incredibly resilient. Laura, I think we should talk about this.
I can't right now. I have phone calls to make. There are a lot of people who will want to know that Lulu's awake.
It's wonderful news, but
Yeah.
Laura, do you want me to talk to her? Once her doctor is finished with her.
Really? And you flatly turned me down when I asked for help with Aiden.
Recent events have changed my perspective. I really do want to do everything I can to help. And Lulu will definitely need counseling.
I'll let her know that you offered, okay? But right now, the most important thing is that she identify her attacker.
But you can't push her. She's very, very fragile.
Okay, Kevin, I appreciate your input. I'll be right by her side to make sure she doesn't get too upset. All right? But Jordan's already on her way over to question her. Excuse me.